Life will catch you off guard occasionally. There'll be moments when things that you have not prepared yourself for or things that you didn't know were going to happen may come up. That's what life is. That's why you prepare as best you can. As I say, you can control your behaviors, you can control your actions, you cannot control the outcomes. Yesterday was a surprise to us. The outcome of what happened to our family. And for those of you who aren't aware, we had our water and electricity shut off because our neighbor had a leak. Long story short is we are now having to tap into the funds. And I've talked to you guys over and over on the channel about the things that we do that are important to us, our investing, our movement into property and acquisition, all of the things that we're doing to grow our family, to grow ourselves. And it presented to us a significant challenge, but we're going to continue to move forward. I want to share with you so that you understand that doing the thing that you have to do doesn't change because the circumstances become more difficult, because expectations for yourself remain the same. And these aren't actions you take because it's fun. They're not actions you take because you're looking to prove something. You simply do what you need to do. And this is where we are right now. My wife and I, our children, we are in a situation that's not comfortable. It wasn't expected, and we're going to have to live with it. We're going to have to understand that we have to take ownership of it. Our current state and what we're doing is the family is out of the house. We have to have some inspections performed. The inspections need to be approved and submitted to the fire marshals in order for us to move back into our house. Now, this process can take a while because the logistics and the bureaucracy of the whole process may be kind of intentionally slowed down by the individuals who chose to take this action. But here's the thing, and this is what I want to remind you guys of for yourself. When you want an outcome, you cannot control the outcome. You can control what you do, you can control your behaviors, you can control your movements, your input. The outcome, however, will be outside of your hands. You can prepare and you can set things up, and there's no guarantee that it's going to end up the way you want it. But by preparing yourself, and we've done a lot of preparation. This isn't completely unexpected. It wasn't expected in the way it transpired, but it wasn't completely unexpected, which is why we were able to take steps in the moment to remedy what we needed to do and get to where we needed to be. This works for everyone. This same process. And I'm not going to tell you how much money to put in your savings account or how much money you need to invest or any of those things, but I will tell you for whatever path you're traveling, you do need to focus on the possible outcomes, the possibility of challenges. And by preparing for that possibility of challenges, you also prepare yourself for the possibility of success. And you increase that possibility. You increase that probability because of the work you do. There is nothing wrong with going to work to solve a problem. Remember, whenever there is a problem, you're looking for a solution. And sometimes there's a value emotionally for sharing a problem, but what you share doesn't solve it. And so when you go from sharing a problem, talking about the problem, you have to move on to the solution of the problem. And that's where we are, which is why we continue to move forward. We continue to build, we continue to grow. It's why I continue to share that the expectation for development and growth requires discipline. And that's repetition, patience, consistency, and perseverance. And it'll show up at different moments and have different requirements at different times. But understand that this is something that you can do. This is a way that you can be. It's a way you can perform. Do not allow for the ideas, the thoughts, the unexpected behaviors of others to deter you. Know that you're capable of doing what it is that you're seeking to do. But know that you have to do it. This is not about possibly having someone else do something, it's about what you do. So continue to work hard, people. As you continue to follow the channel, we appreciate all of your support. We thank you for assisting us and being able to continue to go along this path. Any contributions that you can make would be greatly appreciated. Remember, you can do it directly on the page. You can also tap the link in the descriptions to be able to make those contributions as well. Our current stay, our expectation is to find the appropriate location, but the first expenditure that we made was $500 for 3 nights in a hotel. And that is simply to be able to say, hey, let's get ourselves the appropriate footing. Let's get everything scheduled, and then we'll move on to seeing whether or not a more long-term solution is necessary. That goes with anything. If you have to make an investment, make an investment. It's not a loss. It's not a sacrifice. It's required for you to do what's necessary to do. And as I said before, the best way to do it is to get yourself prepared. Not only mentally, but get yourself prepared emotionally. Get yourself prepared financially. So even when it comes to you as a shock, that preparation allows for you to withstand and continue to move forward.